everybody. Welcome to the Vancouver Datajam 2023. I am your host / co-chair for this year. My name is Lisa, and I have been running this event for quite a while now, and I'm so excited to welcome you to our hackathon. I know that there's been just so much going on, and so we're really excited to have you with us. So a little bit about who we are. The Vancouver Datajam has been running since 2020, and we had our first hackathon in collaboration with OceanWise, and then we had another hackathon in 2021 that ran virtually as well. And after that, we had a series of workshops for 2022, and now in 2023, we are pretty much back in full swing. So, there's been a lot going on. We had, 6 workshops this year that's been happening that have already happened, and seeing people come out was really, really amazing. And now we're on to our hackathon portion.
Hello everyone, Pratik here. I'm part of the Data for Good Vancouver chapter and co-chair of the 4th Vancouver Datajam. This year, our theme is on climate change, and we have more than 12 teams and 8 projects. Statistics, visualization, analysis makes up half of the project. We also have text-based NLP projects where you can try and experiment with some of our weird challenges. Last but not the least, I want everyone to enjoy their time at the event. Even though you don't have background to the project, don't worry. It's a part of every job to pick things up on the go and build something, fail, and try again. Keep in mind that your team lead has invested time and effort into these projects, so be sure to respect them by adhering to the code of conduct. Thank you.
So right now I want to go over the hackathon schedule a little bit. I know that there's probably a lot of different questions in terms of, where are we hacking? When are things happening? And we want to make sure that everything's clear for you all. So tonight is going to be a little bit of a soft launch. I want people to, get on the repos, to connect with your team leads, to get situated in your team, and to feel comfortable, right? Making sure everybody has a good setup, that they know what's going to happen. And I think that having that happen tonight is going to be your biggest priority. Tomorrow is really when most of that hacking and the bulk of that work is going to be done. We don't want people working overnight. We don't want people to be overworked. So please do ensure that you're taking care of yourself in between. But the entirety of tomorrow is dedicated to online virtual hacking. Please do use the Discord and use all of the help resources that are available to you. Ask questions. A lot of people are there to help you. If you have a question, please do use the help channels, and maybe somebody from another team will be able to answer some questions that maybe we won't. So do make sure that you're taking advantage of all of the resources available to you. On day 3, this is kind of our big day. So again, 9 a.m., hopefully everybody's online, they're hacking away. We're expecting our project submissions to be in by 11 a.m. So team leads, you would have gotten briefed on this already in terms of what your expectations are and what we're looking for in particular. We're really looking at a clean repo, everything committed and pulled into master, a good README that has all of the relevant information in, and everything to kind of be demo ready. I know that's a scary proposition, but we do want people to make sure that things are a little bit clean before the hackathon ends. At noon is when our check-in happens for our in-person venue. So to be very clear, we're doing virtual hacking, but people are going to have the option of coming in on the Sunday to meet with their teams and to hack in person at Willow Tree. So at noon, people are going to be able to come in, and that's going to continue on until 1 p.m. when our presentations and judging is going to begin, and we're going to expect live demos for this. You can pre-record a demo if you want to, but do know that we expect at least one person there from the team to plug their laptop in and to play the video at the very least. Sometimes a live demo is a little bit easier for folks. Sometimes pre-recording snippets is going to be helpful as well. And then at 1 p.m., our presentations and judging, again, it's going to begin, and it's going to go until 3, where we're going to have our winners announcement. So the judges are going to then, go through deliberations, and at 3:30 is when the networking event begins. And we're going to be having some bubble tea come in, and you'll be able to chat and talk with people and kind of relax a little bit, especially after a hard weekend of working. I know that, letting your hair down would be really nice. And at 6 p.m., we're going to wrap up everything at the venue and have our closing ceremonies. So one other thing that I want to talk about today is our sponsors. We have two major academic bodies as our sponsors for this year. The one major one that I want to thank is CANSI, who has been with us since 2020, and they have been a huge part of making this event happen. Uh, like since the very beginning, and really supporting us in our mission. And they also have done so much to support us from an organizational standpoint. I really can't thank them enough. They're based out of SFU, and so much of their influence has really brought this event to life. The second major sponsor that I want to thank is PIMS, based out of UBC. And really, their continued support throughout the years has been just as equally valuable to us. And we have done so much with them. And, really, it's nice to see these two huge BC universities and their academic institutions, especially the Canadian influence, be such a huge part of this event. I would also like to thank our venue sponsors for helping out with these workshops, especially Unbounce, who has hosted 3 workshops with us, as well as Northeastern University as well. Those two venues really helped out, and I think giving people an in-person place to learn was so nice, and it was such a warm, nice environment. The last sponsor, and certainly not least, that I want to bring up is Willow Tree. Willow Tree is actually going to be our venue for Sundays, so please do come to the space. It is beautiful. They have done so much to host so many wonderful events in the community, and I'm very thankful to be able to say Vancouver Datajam is among them. You'll hear from them a little bit more in person on Sunday, but really they came in clutch with giving us this venue very last minute, and they have been an absolute joy to work with. So one more thing that I want to do is give a really deep thank you and appreciation for our committee this year. We have had so many people be part of this event and making it come to life, and everybody has been incredibly humbling in terms of their dedication and just really pouring so many hours and really their evenings, some weekends, lots and lots of time into what you see today and what you're participating in. So I want to give out some shout outs. First is to our projects team, which has been led by Pratik, also including Warren and Freddie and Dipanshu. They have done so much to really make sure that the projects are meaningful this year, that people have some padding with regards to, how the data looks and making sure that people understand what's expected of them. I also really want to thank our website team and our branding team. So we did a complete rebrand this year thanks to Mandy, who, all of the new logos and the looks, that's all been her. So thank you so much. And Don and Joseph and Kabir for helping with the website. We've always had difficulties with it, so I really do appreciate, what they've done for us. I also want to thank our logistics team. So Jeffrey has managed multiple teams with the Data Jam this year, and he has really gone above and beyond to make this event so amazing. And this event would not be possible without him, really. And under him, was Rena and Leah, and everything with regards to making it work just was them, right? They made sure that the scheduling was there, and they really put the event details together and made it happen out of thin air, basically. And I really can't thank them enough. Our marketing team as well, their communication has been amazing, and they've just really done so well at making this event really approachable. So thank you to Evie and Miriam for their hard work for this event. I also want to thank our workshops team, who have really made this learning experience with Vancouver Data Jam and our participants feel welcome and invited. That includes Selena, Aman, Indu, and Ananya. Amana has also been a huge part in making sure the outreach for this event has been good too. She has been emailing people and different organizations just to really make sure that our event is, what we say it is when it comes to DEI. I also want to give a shout out to Shia, who is our finance manager, who has been with us for a few years now, as well as Dima, who has helped manage the Discord. Notes that I want to leave you all with this hackathon. First off, our culture is one that is very inviting and beginner friendly, and I want people to leave better programmers and better data professionals than when they came in. That is your one single goal for this event. It is not to push yourself super hard. It is not to impress anybody other than yourself. I know that a lot of people here are putting pressure on themselves to be perfect. And I think that's something that is super pervasive within our community in particular. And I want you to know that you have my explicit permission as chair of this event to try new things, to allow yourself to fail and to allow yourself to, step out of your comfort zone a little bit in terms of, pushing yourself in your abilities. I think that there's so much that you can accomplish as talented professionals that maybe we stay within these safe zones. And, I want you to have this safe place where you can explore and you can try new things and not feel like you're going to be judged on it. I want people to treat each other kindly. Please do double check that you are looking at our code of conduct because we want people to feel comfortable. We want people to come back next year knowing that they were able to grow in this space. And that's really what we want to emphasize here. And yeah, I think if you can embody those things and you can feel good about what you've done and what you've produced, then you have really left this event having done what we set out for you to experience.